Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about this possible New Year's storm that could be dropping a foot of snow on Chicago. So let's get right on into it. We are starting off here with the NAM. We are starting to see the more detailed model runs come in on this storm, and at the moment they are looking pretty impressive. So let's get started here. And right now we have a low pressure moving onto the coast of Washington as well as California. All of that moisture is going to kind of stay back in the southern Rockies and the desert Southwest. Basically the same setup as we were talking about yesterday. I'll link that video in the cards above. That's a little bit more of an in-depth view of the European, GFS, and Canadian models. But now that we're getting a more detailed look, we see a lot more of this. So our rain-snow line, more of a rain-snow-sleet-freezing-rain line than just a rain-snow line. So we see some sleet and freezing rain here in Oklahoma and Kansas, but most of the snow is still holding back here in the Rockies. Then we start to see all that snow build in, even down into Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, Missouri, but still a large buffer with that sleet and freezing rain. Then we see this storm really start to ramp up. 993 millibars, which is increasing from 998 just a few hours earlier. And we start to see the storm move into Chicago. And this is pretty much where we could see the most intense part of the storm. And then right after that, the storm moves into Canada, as well as it's still strengthening technically, but it is more mature, and that northern side isn't as strong at that point. So really the prime of the storm, kind of where it's starting to mature but hasn't matured all the way yet, is right here in the Chicago area, where you have intense snowfall, close to intense rainfall, and then eventually those two start to separate. So let's take a look at all of our details here. Let's start off here with snowfall totals. And you can see here that light snowfall totals back into Texas, 1 to 3, maybe even 4 inches of snow through Oklahoma, 1 to 3. Then we start to see our very heavy snowfall totals around Kansas City. So Kansas City's right in here. That's about 5-6 inches of snowfall, but very close to a foot of snow. Then you have Lincoln and Omaha, probably 1 to 3. This has shifted further south than previous model runs. Then you have the Quad Cities, which are over here at close to 1.5 feet of snow. And then you have Chicago at 10 to 12 inches of snowfall. Then you have Milwaukee up here at about 6 inches of snowfall. Detroit's over here at 3 to 5, but just north and west of there, you are getting a half a foot of snow, as well as parts of southwest Michigan could be seen over a foot to 15 inches. I just saw it. 14 or 15 inches of snowfall. Now, in terms of our freezing rain, you can see here that there is plenty of it. So we have plenty of freezing rain here in Missouri, which is the target for most of the freezing rain, up to 1 inch of freezing rain and ice accumulations. But most of the ice actually continues through parts of Illinois, a little cluster here in Ohio, Indiana, and Michigan, south of Detroit, but northwest of Cleveland, and then into the St. Lawrence River area, into areas such as Toronto, Canada, then the very northern parts of New York, and into areas such as Maine. So, overall, just a quick update here. I'm fully expecting this to be named Winter Storm Frida. It's just a matter of time, but right now we are looking at a significant amount of snowfall in Chicago. Now this could change, things have been changing with recent model runs, but we are now seeing a more intense storm overall than we were seeing just a couple days ago. So that is all the information that I have for today. If you enjoyed this video, consider leaving a like, subscribing, and hitting the bell. That's all I have for today. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.